Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hustedde Gymnasium at Gibault Catholic High School for tonight's matchup between the Dupo Tigers and your Gibault Lady Hawks. Please rise as we pray. God our Father, you have created us to strive for the best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans strength to pursue excellence during this event and in all that we do. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. And finally, we pray for your grace that will provide us with the endurance to pursue our heavenly prize. Eternal life in your Son. Amen. And at this time, I would like to ask you to remain standing. Please remove any headgear and place your hand over your heart as we pay respect to this great country while singing with the singing of the national anthem by Gibault Senior Hope Chambers. The colors are presented by Dupo High School's Air Force Junior ROTC. The color guard is commanded by Cadet Colonel Julia Stimson. Other members of the color guard include Cadet Colonel Tanya Rivas, Cadet Airman Keely Cooper, and Cadet Major Corey Putman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for visiting Dupo Lady Tigers. Senior guard, number 1, Addie Mitchell. Freshman guard, number 2, Demaya Chairs. Senior guard, number 11, Lily McManus. Junior forward, number 13, Kira Prater. And senior guard, number 25, Marianne Emhoff. The Lady Tigers are coached by Matt Carpenter, assisted by Casey Brummett. And now for your Gibault Lady Hawks. Senior guard, number 1, Carmen Groman. Junior guard, number 11, Olivia Biffer. Freshman guard, number 13, Emmy Dorr. Sophomore forward, number 31, Maggie Altis. And senior forward, number 34, Hope Chambers. The Lady Hawks are coached by Barry Parks, assisted by Tim Parks, Ashley Whiteman, and Paul Groman. Tonight's officials are Brian Belcher, Daniel Belber, and Bill McKnight.
Good evening and welcome to Father Edwin H. Hustedde Gymnasium on the campus of Gibault Catholic High School on the west side of beautiful Waterloo, Illinois. With producer Maggie Malone, I am Kurt Pullman, and tonight the Lady Hawks play their last home game of the regular season as they square off against the Dupo Lady Tigers. Gibault takes the floor with a 16-11 record after last week's Parent Senior Night win. Dupo comes to town winners of 6 of their last 7 and an overall record of 9-12. Carmen Groman in the jump ball with Kiera Prater. Jump controlled by Dupo. Into the corner, Chairs. Mitchell, top to Prater. Prater goes to the right side, Chairs in the corner, and Mitchell. Addie Mitchell gets it to McManus. Back to Prater. Prater to Imhoff, the Chairs, back to Imhoff. Tries to go inside, knocked away by Hope Chambers, picked up by Maggie Altus. And Amy Dorr carries it up the floor for the Hawks' first possession. Into the corner to Groman, inside to Chambers. Bank shot no good, gets her own rebound. Return shot no good. Third time's the charm for Hope Chambers.
Number 34, Hope Chambers.
Hope Chambers makes it 2-0. Gibault. Imhoff gets it to Mitchell. Gets it back to Imhoff. To the other side. Chairs into the corner. Prater working on Altus. She gets it out to Imhoff. To Chairs. Almost knocked out by Olivia Biffer. Chairs tries to get it to Imhoff and knocked out by Hope Chambers. Goes down to the low post. And a 35-second shot clock violation. So turnover for the Dupo Lady Tigers as Kylie Clace checks into the game for Dupo. Door to Biffer. Biffer going into the low post. Carmen Groman banks it home for 2.
Jumbo basket number 1, Carmen Groman.
4-0. Hawks. Prater drives the left side of the lane, goes underneath. Rebound pulled in by Chambers to give us the door, and she's going to carry it up the floor. Crosses half court into the corner. Groman. Back out. Door to Biffer. Biffer tries going to the low post to Altus, but it's stolen by Dupo. Lily McManus controls the ball to Demaya Chairs to Addie Mitchell. Ball knocked away by Carmen Groman. Door carries it up again. Pulls it out. Avoids a defender. To Biffer. Back to Door. Carmen Groman. Low post Chambers. Another shot. No good. Rebound Mitchell. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Mitchell carries it across half court. Sets up for a 3. Decides against it. Gets it out to Chairs, who dribbles it out of bounds. Second turnover for the Lady Tigers. Amidor crosses the timeline, dishes to Biffer. Biffer back to Door. Door to the left side. Gets a lane opened up by Altus. Shot is short and rebounded by Lily McManus. McManus carries it across for the Lady Tigers. Tries to go out to Mitchell, almost stolen by Door. Mitchell brings it back into play.
Gibault foul number 13, Emmy Dorr.
So Emmy Dorr commits the first personal foul of the game. Lily McManus throw it in front of the grandstands. Demaya Chairs. Driving the left side. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell brings it to the elbow. Back out to McManus. To Clace, back to Mitchell. Mitchell driving on Door. Kicks it out to McManus. McManus to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded tightly by Door. To Chairs. To McManus. To Mitchell for 3. No good. Rebound Biffer. Biffer loses the handle on it. Kylie Clace lost her eyewear there, so ref calls a timeout to get those off the floor. The inbound's going to be coming from Lily McManus. She gets it out to Addie Mitchell. Mitchell thinking about the three again. Dorr, the defender, goes to the floor. Clace tries to drive. Ball's knocked away, picked up by Chairs. Chairs out to McManus to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to dish. Finds Clace in the middle of the lane, but there's going to be a foul on the shot.
Dupo foul number 34, Hope Chambers.
Hope Chambers with her first personal. We'll send Kylie Clace to the line for two. Sinks the first one.
Kira Preda at the line for the Tigers.
McManus comes out of the game, being replaced by Caitlin Roberts for the Lady Tigers. Clace is second. Swish. 4-2, Lady Hawks. Door into the corner. Carmen Groman back out the door. Biffer for three. Long rebound by Altus. Another official timeout. As Clace loses her glasses again. Bifford to take the ball out. The inbound is to Dorr with 3:25 to go in the first quarter. Hawks up 4-2. Dorr into the low post. Maggie Altus, Groman, Dorr, Biffer to Katie Altus. And the shot clock is going to run out on the Lady Hawks. As far as home games go, this is the first game I've seen the clock in for either the boys or the girls. So it's an adjustment, I'm sure the Hawks are getting used to. The feed is inside to Prater. She drives, has the ball stolen by Dorr. She hustles it up the floor, drives against Chairs, kicks it out to Biffer for a long three off the rim. No good. Rebound Groman. The putback creeps up and over the rim.
Number one, Carmen Groman.
6-2 Gibault. Mitchell walks the ball up the floor, picked up in half court by Emmy Dorr. To Prater. Chairs drives on Biffer. Dorr shut that way. Imhoff stolen by Dorr. She's going to try to drive to the lane. She goes to the left side, puts up a shot, no good. The foul will be on the Dupo Tigers.
Dupo foul number 4, Caitlin Roberts.
Caitlin Roberts commits the first foul for Dupo. That'll send Emmy Dorr to the line for two. Emmy's first is good.
Emmy Dorr at the line for the Hawks.
Olivia Biffer has a seat, being replaced by Peyton Kelemetz. It looks like Natalie Kelemetz will be coming in for Emmy Dorr. After her made free throw, Emmy Dorr makes it 8-2 in favor of the Lady Hawks. Addie Mitchell carries it across half court to Prater. Prater back to Mitchell. Mitchell, long three off the rim. Rebounded, taken by Peyton Kelemetz. Dishes to Natalie Kelemetz. Here come the Hawks. Groman takes a long bounce pass from Natalie Kelemetz. Over to Peyton Kelemetz to Katie Altus. Groman in the corner. Natalie Kelemetz drives, kicks it out to Carmen Groman. The ball knocked out of bounds and saved by Addie Mitchell of Dupo. Ball's quickly up the floor to Chairs. Cut off at the baseline. To Imhoff. To Mitchell. Mitchell drives on Kelemetz. At the baseline. It's going to be fouled on the shot by Maggie Altus.
Gibault foul number 31, Maggie Altus.
Maggie Altus' first personal, team's third. Sends Mitchell to the line for two. The first one is wide of the mark. Hope Chambers coming in for Maggie Altus. Kira Prater having a seat, being replaced by Lily McManus. Also, Shaylee Messersmith checks in for Demaya Chairs. Second free throw misses. Rebounded by Katie Altus. And Natalie Kelemetz carries it across for Gibault. Corner to Groman, back out to Natalie Kelemetz to give us to Peyton Kelemetz. To Katie Altus. Katie Altus drives, put up the 12-footer. No good. It's tipped back out to her. Peyton Kelemetz for three is no good. Rebound Mitchell. Just under a minute. Mitchell driving. Natalie Kelemetz cuts her off. Out to McManus. McManus to Messersmith to Imhoff. Back to Messersmith. To Imhoff to Mitchell. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Roberts. McManus. Imhoff. Long three for McManus. Misses the rim. Another shot clock violation. And the Hawks have 19.1 seconds to do something. Natalie Kelemetz, the Groman, tries to go inside, but it's overthrown to Chambers. And the Tigers come storming back. Imhoff runs into Peyton Kelemetz. It goes off of Kelemetz and out of bounds with 5.6 seconds to go. The inbound is to Mitchell. Mitchell goes right underneath the bucket and is going to be fouled on the shot. That'll send her back to the line.
Gibault foul number 1, Carmen Groman.
Carmen Groman commits her first personal. Mitchell's back at the line and sinks the first one.
Addie Mitchell at the line for the Tigers.
Addie Mitchell looking to cut Gibault's lead in half here at 8-4. Off the rim, no good. Reeled in by Hope Chambers. Now the horn will sound in the quarter. Lady Hawks lead the Lady Tigers 8-3. Gibault has the lead and the ball as we start the second quarter. It's an 8-3 game. Amidor brings it across for Gibault. To Carmen Groman looking inside. Back out the door. Door drives to the middle of the lane. Kicks it out to Biffer. Biffer steps back, sets up for three. Rim's no good. Groman's there for the rebound. She puts up a shot, no good. Hope Chambers return after the rebound is no good. That's taken in by McManus, and then a three from Roberts is no good. Altus with the rebound. And here come the Hawks. Door to Groman. Groman cross court to Biffer. To Door. Door back to Biffer. Tries to go inside to Altus, but that opening closed quickly. Mitchell with the steal. Tries to get it to Roberts. But it goes off of Roberts and out of bounds. Oh, it's off of White. Nope, it is a White ball. Maggie Altus to inbound to Emmy Dorr with 7:06 to go in the second quarter. To Biffer, Groman on the left side this time. Dorr to Biffer. Back to Dorr. Inside to Altus, but he gets away from her. It's going to be a held ball. And that will favor
Dupo possession on the held ball.
the Tigers from Dupo. Clace and Chairs back into the game. Mitchell and Messersmith take a seat on Matthew Carpenter's bench. Clace brings it to the left side, works off the pick to Chairs. Chairs drives baseline, stopped there by Altus. Roberts tries to go inside, but Groman steals it. She's going to go coast to coast for the bucket.
Oh, basket number 1, Carmen Groman.
Carmen Groman makes it 10-3. McManus. Roberts gets Altus up in the air. She drives, feeds McManus underneath. McManus took a shot, got her rebound, went back up, and will now go to the line.
Oh, foul number 1, Carmen Groman.
Carmen Groman commits her second personal foul, sending Lily McManus to the line. Off the back of the rim, no good.
Lily
Coming in for the
McManus
Tigers is Rebecca Esser. She comes in for Marianne Imhoff. The second for McManus is good. And it's 10-4. Hawks. Door to Biffer in the corner. Groman's going to drive baseline. Gets underneath. Goes all the way through. Turns around. Little jumper from just outside the box. Chambers with the rebound, and she's going to be fouled as she goes up for her shot. And that fouls on
30, Rebecca Esser.
Rebecca Esser of the Tigers. And to send Hope Chambers to the line for the first time tonight. Hope's first shot is hard off the back of the rim. Chambers' second offering. Swish is at home. To make it 11-4, just under 6 minutes now. Tigers get the ball quickly up the floor. It's Roberts trying to go inside to Esser, kicked out. Dupo taking the ball out underneath the bucket. Ball comes out to Esser, to Chairs. Chairs driving on Biffer. Steps back for a jumper. Misses everything. Carmen Groman pulls it in up the floor to Biffer. They got a 2-on-1. Bounce pass underneath to Altus. It's too strong, but she gets her own rebound and then is fouled on the putback. That foul will be on Caitlin Roberts, her second.
Dupo foul number 4, Caitlin Roberts.
Maggie also stood in line for the first time.
Maggie also
First one hits everything and falls. Prater comes in for Roberts as Peyton Kilometz gives Hope Chambers a rest. Maggie Altus to put the Hawks up 9. She doesn't. 13-4. The inbound to Clace. Clace tries to get it to Chairs, but it's knocked out of bounds by Olivia Beffer. McManus gets it into Clace, who carries it across the timeline. Esser at the high post. Chairs for 3. High off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Clace, who is successful with the putback.
Dupo basket number 10, Kylie Clace.
Coach Barry Parson call a 30-second timeout from the
Gibault,
bench. His
timeout.
Hawks are up 13-6. Oh, Hawks will throw it in at the end of the floor. It'll be Emmy Dorr. Again, carrying the ball up the floor for Gibault. To Peyton Kelametz. Back to Emmy Dorr. To Biffer. Olivia Biffer goes inside to Carmen Groman. Short jumper is good.
Gibault basket number 1, Carmen Groman.
Hawks back up 9 as Demaya Chairs drives on Olivia Biffer. Tries to kick it out to Annie Mitchell, but it's knocked out of bounds by Emmy Dorr. Dupo telegraphing their passes a little bit, giving the Hawks ample time to go for steals. Mitchell to McManus. McManus goes inside to Esser. Down low. Battle for the ball between Biffer and Esser. Is won by Esser. She gets it back out. Long 3 for Mitchell is short. That was a good save by Prater, but it's into the hands of the Hawks, and here they come. Along the baseline, it's Groman back out to Biffer, who's got 3. Drained.
Gibault basket number 11, Olivia Biffer.
Biffer's first points of the game puts the Hawks up 12. Mitchell to Chairs. Chairs into the high post. Prater stolen by Biffer. Biffer goes to the length of the floor, and she's going to get knocked to the floor as she puts up the shot.
Dupo foul number 11, Lily McManus.
McManus with the foul on Biffer. We'll put Biffer at the line for the first time tonight. This comes with 3:47 to go in the half. Biffer hits the first one.
Olivia Biffer at the line for the Hawks.
Natalie Kelametz coming in for Emmy Dorr. Olivia Biffer's second offerings off the rim. Tipped out by Maggie Altus. Tigers ball with 3:44 to go in the second quarter. McManus still looking to get it in. Doso to Imhoff. Imhoff trying to get around Altus. Goes off of Altus out of bounds. McManus gets it into Imhoff again. The handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell, crossover dribble. Out to Prater to Imhoff. Imhoff resets the offense at the top, picks up a dribble into the high post, knocked away, picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell swings around out the chairs. Chairs for three. Short. Rebounded. Peyton Calumet. She's going to go up against Prater. No good. That was McManus she went up against. Chairs controls the ball. Gives it to Mitchell to carry it up. 3 minutes to go in the half. Chairs. Driving. 10-footer off the board. No good. Rebound Altus. Delivers it to Calumet. Spins it. Gets it across to Groman. To Altus beyond the three-point arc. To Peyton Calumet. To Altus to Natalie Calumet. Calumet gets it over to Biffer. Biffer, long three. And a great shot by Olivia Biffer.
Biffer.
Olivia Biffer makes it 22-6 with 2:22 to go. Baseball pass to Mitchell. She loses control. It's got to go out of bounds in the end zone. And turnover Tigers. And Olivia Biffer will get the ball in to Peyton Calumet. Calumet's into the high post of the free throw line to Groman. To Biffer, to Calumet, to Peyton Calumet. Free throw line again to Groman. She's going to work the left side, out to Biffer. To Natalie. Natalie's going to kick it out to Peyton Calumet. To Altus in the corner. Okay. Natalie Calumet's back to Altus. Calumet's cuts. Top key to Biffer. 2 seconds on the clock. Shot hits the rim. No good. The ball goes out. Girls heard the horn and stopped play. It was a live ball, but it was a pretty tough ricochet off the rim. Don't know if anybody could have got to that anyway. Katie Altus and Addie Riebling check in for Carmen Groman and Maggie Altus. The inbound is to Imhoff. Imhoff gets it across, throws it haphazardly into the middle of the floor where Riebling waits for it. The loose ball is picked up by Natalie Calumet. She's going to drive, finds herself in the middle of the lane. Gets out the Biffer for three. Off the back. No, back of the rim, no good. Ball is tipped out by Peyton Calumet. And the Tigers will take over with 1:23 to go. Gibault up 22-6. The inbound is to Mitchell. Mitchell pinned there by Calumet and Altus. Gets the ball to Prater. To Chairs. Chairs driving on Biffer. Biffer slams the door to Imhoff. Back to Chairs. Chairs to Mitchell. Mitchell to McManus. Inside to Prater. Loose ball picked up by Katie Altus. Natalie Calumet gets it to Addie Riebling. Just under a minute. Riebling drives. She gets off a shot. No good. She gets her own rebound. Another quick shot. Tipped out. Natalie Calumet's shot is missed, and then we're going to have a held ball. And they'll stay down there with the Hawks. Rapid-fire succession shooting and rebounding for the Hawks down there, resulting in no buckets, but they do have the ball. That gets thrown into Katie Altus. Biffer takes the open three. Goes hard off the rim. Calumet saves it to Riebling. Riebling drives baseline to Altus. To Calumet. Baseline jumper from Peyton Calumet is long. Rebounded by McManus. Shot clock off as there's 20 seconds left in the half. McManus working on Riebling. To Imhoff. Back to McManus. To Imhoff. 7 seconds. Imhoff to Chairs. Three-pointer for Chairs is off the rim. The fight for the rebound. Ooh. As Prater goes down hard.
Dupo possession on the held ball.
Dupo retains possession. And it's going to be a quick shot with under a second to go. And Mitchell gets it for she was on the line. Let's see what the refs say. They're going to give her the three.
Dupo basket was number 1, Addie Mitchell.
One ref did see that she had her foot on the line, but Addison Mitchell gets that 2 points. As we go into the locker room, Gibault with the lead, 22-8. The Lady Hawks will have first possession of the second half. They have a 22-8 lead on the visiting Dupo Lady Tigers. Carmen Groman into the corner. Biffer for three. No good. Nice rebound by Chambers. Has her shot blocked by Prater, I believe that was. So Olivia Biffer will take it out underneath the basket. She starts the motion inside to Chambers. Chambers to Groman. Groman takes it in for a layup. Too strong. Rebound Prater. And the Tigers bring it up the floor. To Imhoff. Imhoff quick two. No good. Rebound Prater. McManus to Imhoff. To Prater. Goes through the hands of Annie Mitchell. Turnover Tigers. Amidor jogs it up the floor for Gibault. To Biffer. Groman in the corner. Groman looking inside. Goes back up top the door to Altus. To Biffer. Biffer tries to feed Altus, but has it knocked away by Prater. The team's trading turnovers. McManus to Imhoff. To Chairs. Biffer just misses a steal. Chairs from just inside the three-point line. Can't get it to go. The rebound carried out of bounds by Imhoff. So Dorr will bring it back up the floor again for the Lady Hawks. Biffer goes into the high post. Chambers, Dorr, Altus. Altus to Dorr. Groman for three. Grazes the net as it goes by, and Prater carries it up the floor for Dupo. To McManus. Mitchell. Imhoff to Chairs. To Kier Prater. Imhoff to Mitchell. Or to long three for Mitchell's off the rim. No good. Rebound Prater. The quick putback is no good. Ball bounces around to Hope Chambers. Gets at the door. Biffer back to Door. Back to Biffer. Altus, the high post. Groman. Door loses the handle, gets it back out to Biffer. Over to Groman. Groman inside to Altus. Altus, good move, back to the bucket. She gets her own rebound, and then has her second shot blocked, and Imhoff carries it up. Loose ball gathered in by Chairs to Imhoff. Imhoff drives, ball batted around, gathered in by Chambers. Who gets at the door? Down in the corner to Groman. Groman looking inside to Altus. Drives instead, puts a shot off the glass and in.
Gibault basket number one, Carmen Groman.
Now, so the first points of the second half go to the Hawks, and to Carmen Groman in particular. It makes it 24-8. Imhoff under the bucket, tries to dish the Chairs, but it's stolen by Olivia Biffer. Roberts and Clace come into the game for McManus and Imhoff. Door dishes to Biffer. Biffer stops and pops the three. Good.
Gibault basket number 11, Olivia Biffer.
We have an injured Tiger, and that's Caitlin Roberts. Roberts makes her way to the bench. McManus gets it into Mitchell. Cross court to Chairs. Bounce past the Clace. Baseline jumper. It's no good. Altus with a rebound. over Prater. Hand off the Door. Door scoots around Prater, gets it across half court. Out to Biffer. And an errant pass stolen by Clace. 2-on-1. Door does get back to making a 2-on-2, and the ball's batted away by Altus, who's going to get called for a foul.
Gibault foul number 31, Maggie Altus.
Maggie Altus' second foul. And some gentle ribbing between Clace and Altus underneath the basket. Sends Clace to the line for 2. Makes the first one.
Kylie Clace at the line for the Tigers.
Second offering by Clace is off the mark. Gathered in by Altus, who loses it out of bounds in front of the Tiger bench. The inbound to Clace. Clace to the top of the key. Prater. Prater to McManus. To Chairs. Chairs tries to go inside, but it's kicked away by Olivia Biffer out of bounds. A reset of the shot clock. McManus gets the ball into Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Dorr. Dorr trying to fight through the pick. Switch. Ball back to Chairs to Clace. Clace and McManus tries to go inside to Prater. Prater has a ball stolen by Biffer. Nice clean steal by Olivia Biffer, but then a reach-in foul by Prater, I believe. Yeah, that is Prater.
Foul number 13, Kira Prater.
And Prater's first personal, team's first. Just under 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Biffer stops and pops another 3. And that's good.
Olivia Biffer.
Biffer is liking that spot on the Fuller. That's a second consecutive 3 from that spot for her. Clace looking to dish. Drives baseline on Chambers. And ball gets knocked out of bounds by Carmen Groman with 2:59 to go. McManus into Chairs. To Clace. Clace driving on Chambers. Open 10-footer is good.
Dupo basket number 10, Kylie Clace.
Kylie Clace makes it 30-11. Favor of the Hawks. 2:40 to go. Ball down to Groman in the corner. To Biffer. Way out front. Biffer brings it around to the right side. To Dorr. Dorr driving left. To Altus beyond the arc. Back up top to Biffer. 10 seconds. Biffer a long 3. Circling the rim. No good. Rebound Mitchell. Mitchell carries it all the way up. Bounce pass. A give and go. Back to Mitchell. Gets lost in the fray, and it goes off of Mitchell's hands and out of bounds. Molly Steibel checking in for the Hawks. For Maggie Altus. And a slew of Tigers enter the game as well for Coach Matthew Carpenter. Enemy Door gives it to Biffer. Biffer finding that spot on the floor she's liking. Dishes instead. Back to Door. There's Biffer spotting the floor. She finds it again.
Jumbo basket number 11, Olivia Biffer.
Hawks have the Tigers tripled up at 33-11. Clace inside, too strong. Steibel with the rebound. Gives it to Dorr. Emmy Dorr crosses half line. Groman back to Dorr. Biffer, 3 from this side. Off the mark. Rebound Mitchell. Long bounce pass to Close. Clace is going to be fouled on the floor by Emmy Dorr. That's Dorr's second.
Gibault foul number 13, Emmy Dorr.
Team second of the quarter. The inbound by McManus. Comes to Roberts. Long bounce pass stolen by Dorr. Dorr looking to get something started. She's got 1-on-2. Don't have the numbers. She takes a shot, though. She overshoots. Rebounded by Imhoff. Imhoff carries it across for Dupo. Bounce pass to McManus. 60 seconds to go in the quarter. It's Messersmith to Clace. Clace looking baseline. Thinks again. Overthrows Roberts. She gathers it in with 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Clace, quick three-pointer. Off the rim and board, no good. Emmy Dorr crosses half to Biffer. Back to Dorr. Carmen Groman. Groman wearing number 1 again tonight. Dorr from the middle of the lane is too strong. Roberts gets the ball over to Clace. Clace has 20 seconds. McManus. To Imhoff. Down to 13 seconds. Ball stolen by Dorr and then a foul by Imhoff.
Dupo foul number 25, Marianne Imhoff.
Marianne Imhoff commits her first personal. Dorr has a seat, being replaced by Natalie Kellemetz with 9.4 seconds left. They give us to Biffer. Biffer, long three from the top of the key, off the back of the rim. Rebound. Natalie Kellemetz gives a Steibel. Shot gets off, but waved off by the refs. And after 3 quarters, the Hawks have the lead, 33-11. Olivia Biffer's been sniping the three. She has 5 of them in the game. Dupo has first possession in the 4th and final quarter. 33-11 Hawks. Mitchell drives on Kellemetz. Roberts. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell baseline jumper off the rim. Tipped out. Taken by Kellemetz. She gets it across, slows it down. Biffer is open for 3. Good.
Jumbo basket, number 11, Olivia Biffer.
Olivia Biffer makes it 36-11. Mitchell on the right wing to Roberts. Roberts back to Mitchell. Mitchell driving on Steibel down baseline. Cut off there by Altus. She gets a shot off. Rebounded by Katie Altus. And there's going to be a foul by Mitchell. Her first.
Dupo foul number 1, Addie Mitchell.
Olivia Biffer comes out of the game for Addie Riebling. Kellemetz carries it across. 7 minutes to go in the game. She gets it to Riebling. Riebling to Peyton Kellemetz. Kellemetz drives, kicks it back out to Riebling. Back to Peyton Kellemetz, who loses the handle, but it was knocked out of her hands by Prater. Steibel Gets it into Natalie Kelemetz. Goes into the high post to Peyton Kelemetz. Battle for the ball. Natalie Kelemetz gets it down low. Katie Altus gets off a shot. No good. Rebound. Mitchell. Mitchell's going to find Chairs down by the free throw line. She puts up a shot and gets it to go.
Dupo basket number 2, Demaya Chairs.
Demaya Chairs makes it 36-13 in favor of the Hawks. Riebling in the corner. Gets a baseline jumper off and gets it to go.
Gibault basket number 42, Addie Riebling.
Addie Riebling's first 2 points of the game gets the Hawks a 38-13. Prater feeds Mitchell again underneath the bucket. Quick shot, no good. Rebound, battle. It's going to be a held ball. That should favor the Hawks.
Gibault possession on the held ball.
Ref under the basket was quick to call that held ball. Natalie Kelemetz to Peyton Kelemetz to Molly Steibel. Steibel on the baseline to Riebling. Riebling's going to travel. Mitchell carries the ball up the floor and gets it to Roberts. The Chairs. Chairs back out to Roberts, who sets up for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Mitchell. The offensive board. The putback, no good. Rebound underneath Roberts. Her rebound and putback is too strong, and then underneath Esser gets a board and is fouled on her shot.
Gibault foul number 42, Addie Riebling.
Addie Riebling with the foul. Sends Rebecca Esser to the line for Dupo.
Rebecca Esser at the line for the Tigers.
Esser's second. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Natalie Kelemetz. Loose ball again. Riebling gathers it in. Kelemetz finally gets it across, gives it to her sister. She loses it, picked up by Steibel. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Riebling and along the baseline. She's going to cut to the middle of the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Prater. Prater gets it across, working against Riebling. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell to Roberts. Roberts to Kira Prater. She's going to drive baseline. Stop there by Kelemetz. To Esser at the free throw line. Out to Imhoff. Top of the key to Mitchell. Mitchell driving on Natalie Kelemetz. She's going to get a shot off, but she's going to be fouled there by Natalie, I believe.
Gibault foul number 3, Natalie Kelemetz.
Yeah, Natalie Kelemetz's first foul sends
timeout.
Mitchell back to the line, but Coach Barry Parks is going to call timeout before those free throws. His Hawks are up 38-13. Addie Mitchell making her third trip to the free throw line, where she's currently 1 of 4. Make that 2 of 5.
Addie Mitchell at the line for the Tigers.
Mitchell gets both of them to go and makes it a 38-15 game. Natalie Kelemetz takes it across, goes left side to Peyton, goes high post to Katie Altus, down low to Steibel. Up top to Natalie Kelemetz to Riebling. Riebling to Steibel along the baseline. Steibel back out to Natalie Kelemetz. Natalie Kelemetz drives to the middle lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Imhoff. Tigers control with 3:55 to go in the game. Mitchell tries to drive baseline. Nothing happening. Kicks it out to Prater, who dishes to Roberts for three. No good. Rebound, Katie Altus. To Natalie Kelemetz. Crossover dribble, trying to lose Prater. She gets it across to Riebling. Riebling to Steibel. Back to Natalie Kelemetz. Gives it to Peyton Kelemetz. To Riebling. Riebling bounce pass, then Natalie Kelemetz hits Katie Altus in the high post. To Peyton Kelemetz. High arcing shot, no good. Put back quick by Addie Riebling.
Number 42, Addie Riebling.
An offensive rebound and quick release two-pointer for Addie Riebling makes it 40-15. Mitchell to Prater. Back to Mitchell. Sets herself up for a three. Glances off the front of the rim. Imhoff with the long rebound. Imhoff driving on Natalie Kelemetz to the baseline. Shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Prater. She's going to be fouled.
Gibault foul number 42, Addie Riebling.
Addie Riebling commits her second personal.
Number 13, Kira Prater.
Kira Prater steps to the line for the Tigers. Her first hits all sorts of rim and falls out. Rosalia Petruso comes in for Riebling. Prater's second offering is good. Prater makes it a 40-16 game. And then comes out replaced by Messersmith. Natalie Kelemetz, high post, Katie Altus. To Petruso, to Steibel. To Kelemetz. To Peyton Kelemetz. To Steibel. Molly Steibel looks to get it into Altus, but it gets batted around, gathered in by McManus. And the Tigers control with 2:18 to go in the game. Into the high post. Mitchell, spin move on Kelemetz. She puts up a shot. Circles the rim. No good. It's going to go off of Natalie Kelemetz and out of bounds. McManus inbounds to Mitchell. Mitchell, one dribble, quick shot, bank, no good. Rebound, McManus. She's caught in the middle lane. Out to Shaylee Messersmith to Mitchell. Mitchell drives again, picked up by Petruso. That's off the side of the backboard. She gets that rebound to Imhoff, quick shot. High off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Katie Altus. Natalie Kelemetz brings it up again to Petruso. To Steibel in the corner, back to Kelemetz. To Peyton Kelemetz. To Petruso on left wing, feeds Peyton Kelemetz going to the basket, but she's going to travel. A minute 35 to go. Hawks up 40-16. Riebling checking into the game for Peyton Kelemetz. Imhoff carries it across. High post to Mitchell. Spin move. Shot. No good. Rebound. Imhoff. Her shot's blocked by Riebling. Imhoff with another shot, but she's going to be fouled by Riebling.
Gibault foul number 42, Addie Riebling.
Addie Riebling picks up her third personal. That puts Marianne Imhoff at the line for the first time tonight. First one is too strong. Marianne Imhoff with her second offering. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Riebling to Natalie Kelemetz with a minute 20. Kelemetz, high post to Altus. Altus out to Riebling. To Kelemetz, one dribble, Riebling in the corner. Inside to Altus. Altus, spin move into the middle of the lane. Off the back of the rim, no good. Battle for the board is won by Lily McManus. She's just slowly bringing up the forward, just under a minute to go now. McManus drives. Looking for Imhoff in the baseline at the low block. Imhoff gets the
Dupo
bucket to go.
25, Marianne Imhoff.
Marianne Imhoff makes it 40-18, 40 seconds to go. Petruso back out to Kelemets. Cross court to Riebling. To Molly Steibel. Molly Steibel bounce pass to Kelemets. Rosalia Petruso from the free throw line off the mark. Rebound is by McManus. Shot clock is off with 20 seconds to go. McManus driving, picks up her dribble. Ball's knocked back to her with 12 seconds. Esser out to Messersmith. Mitchell with just seconds. And the horn will sound. And Lady Hawks will get the win as they beat the Lady Tigers 40-18.
Congratulations.
We'll wrap this up in a minute.
Game. Thanks for your support of high school athletics, and please drive home safely. Remember, alert today, alive tomorrow.
The Lady Hawks bring home the victory over the Dupo Tigers by the final score 40-18. Olivia Biffer was a three-point beast tonight and led scoring for Gibault with 19 points, while her counterpart on Dupo, Kylie Clace, scored 7. The girls' next game is tomorrow night at Althoff. Our next broadcast will occur Saturday when the Lady Hawks open postseason play on their home court against Madison at 11 a.m. For our producer, Maggie Malone, I am Kurt Pullman. Gibault Catholic High School truly appreciates your support. Thank you and good night.